Have you ever wondered about the once glorious kingdom of Rakhine Mrauk, now lying in ruins and largely forgotten by history? Let's step back in time, to an era where this ancient city was more than just an assortment of stone and rubble. Nestled in the western part of Burma, now known as Myanmar, Rakhine Mrauk was a place of significant historical and cultural importance. This forgotten kingdom, founded in the 15th century, was not just a city but a symbol of power and prosperity. It emerged from the shadows of obscurity to become the capital of the Mrauk Kingdom, a place that was once teeming with life, culture, and grandeur. Imagine the city during its heyday, with its majestic temples and palaces, vibrant markets and bustling streets. It was a city that stood as a testament to the architectural prowess and cultural richness of the era. The story of Rakhine Mrauk is not just about a city but about a civilization that rose to great heights before eventually fading into the annals of history. The kingdom's rise to prominence was not a sudden event. It was a gradual process fueled by the ambition and vision of its rulers, who transformed it into a thriving center of trade and a beacon of cultural diversity. The city, during its peak, was a melting pot of different cultures and religions, with Buddhists, Muslims, and Hindus living in harmony. But as the city grew in stature, so did its vulnerability. The kingdom, despite its grandeur and opulence, was not impervious to the forces of time and change. It was a city that, like all great civilizations, had to grapple with the challenges of maintaining its power, prosperity, and relevance in a constantly changing world. From a bustling capital city to a forgotten kingdom, the history of Rakhine Mrauk is a tale that echoes the impermanence of human civilizations. As we delve deeper into the story of this forgotten kingdom, we are reminded of the transient nature of human achievements and the enduring power of history to keep the past alive. How did Rakhine Mrauk transform into a significant hub of trade and culture in Southeast Asia? Let's delve into the golden age of this forgotten kingdom, a period of prosperity and cultural richness that spanned the 16th and 17th centuries. During this time, Rakhine Mrauk rose to prominence as a strategic trading post. Strategically located between the east and the west, it became a bustling hub of commerce, bridging the gap between diverse civilizations. The city thrived on the exchange of various goods, from precious gems and textiles to exotic spices, attracting merchants from far and wide. But trade was not the only thing that flourished in Rakhine Mrauk. As different cultures converged, they brought with them a wealth of knowledge, beliefs, and artistic styles. This cultural exchange had a profound influence on the city, shaping its architecture, society, and way of life. Temples and pagodas of breathtaking beauty sprouted throughout the city, reflecting a unique blend of architectural styles. You could see the influence of Indian, Chinese, and Southeast Asian cultures in these structures. The city was a tapestry of diverse cultures, each thread contributing to the vibrant and rich fabric of its society. The royal court of Rakhine Mrauk, too, played a crucial role in fostering this cultural exchange. The rulers were known for their openness and acceptance of different cultures. They encouraged scholars and artists from various parts of the world to make the city their home, further enriching its cultural landscape. This golden age was not just about economic prosperity, it was a time of intellectual and artistic growth, a period of enlightenment and cultural blossoming. It showcased the power of diversity, demonstrating how different cultures could coexist and thrive together, enriching each other in the process. Rakhine Mrauk, a melting pot of cultures, stood as a testament to the prosperity that trade and cultural exchange can bring to a civilization. And this, my friends, is the legacy of Rakhine Mrauk's golden age, a beacon of cultural diversity and economic prosperity in a bygone era. What led to the downfall of this once prosperous kingdom? Such a question beckons us to delve deeper into the annals of history, to uncover the factors that precipitated the decline of Rakhine Mrauk. In the heart of the kingdom, the seeds of its downfall were sown. Internal strife and conflict began to tear at the seams of this once unified empire. Power struggles and political instability created rifts amongst the ruling class, weakening the kingdom from within. This internal chaos served as a beacon, attracting external threats that would further hasten the kingdom's decline. Invasions from neighboring kingdoms exacerbated the situation. The 18th century saw Rakhine Mrauk under siege, its walls breached by the formidable Burmese armies. The city was captured, marking a significant turning point in its history. The might and glory of Rakhine Mrauk were overshadowed by the dominance of the Burmese, leading to a period of decline that the kingdom would never recover from. Adding to the kingdom's woes was the shifting of trade routes. For centuries, the kingdom had been a thriving hub of commerce, its wealth built on the bustling trade of exotic goods and precious resources. However, as trade routes shifted towards other regions, Rakhine Mrauk started losing its economic prominence. The once bustling markets fell silent, the grandeur of its palaces faded, and the city, once vibrant and full of life, began to crumble. The decline of Rakhine Mrauk was not an overnight occurrence. It was a gradual process, a series of unfortunate events that stripped the kingdom of its power and glory. Today, the ruins of the city stand as silent witnesses to its golden age, its decline, and its eventual fall. The fall of Rakhine Mrauk serves as a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of power and prosperity. It reminds us that even the greatest of empires can fall, that nothing is permanent, and that change is the only constant in the ever-evolving tapestry of history. What remains of the ancient city of Rakhine Mrauk today? It's a question that would have been impossible to answer until the late 19th century. Hidden beneath the jungle canopy, forgotten by time, the city lay dormant, its stories silenced by centuries of neglect. But then, in the wake of the British colonization of Burma, explorers and archaeologists began to uncover its secrets. What they found was a city frozen in time. Temples, palaces, and statues, all bearing the unmistakable hallmarks of a once thriving civilization. Suddenly, the forgotten kingdom of Mrauk was forgotten no more. But rediscovering the city was only the first step. Preservation became the next challenge. The relentless march of time had taken its toll on the ancient structures. Many were in a state of disrepair, threatened by both the elements and encroaching vegetation. So the archaeologists set to work, painstakingly restoring and preserving what they could. Their efforts were recognized in the late 20th century when Rakhine Mrauk was designated as an archaeological zone by the Burmese government. This official recognition provided a much-needed boost to the preservation efforts, attracting both funding and international attention. Today, the city stands as a monument to the past. Its temples and palaces, though weathered by time, still inspire awe with their intricate carvings and imposing structures. The city's designation as an archaeological zone has also opened up new possibilities for tourism. Visitors from around the world now flock to explore its ancient streets, drawn by the promise of a glimpse into a bygone era. Yet despite the influx of tourists, Rakhine Mrauk remains a place of quiet reflection. Walking among its ruins, one can't help but feel a sense of connection to the past. The city's stones whisper tales of a golden age, of a civilization's rise and fall, and of the relentless cycle of human history. In the ruins of Rakhine Mrauk, we find a window into a forgotten era, a testament to the rise and fall of civilizations. What can we learn from the story of Rakhine Mrauk? The tale of Rakhine Mrauk is a rich tapestry woven from the threads of time, a tale of rise and fall, of glory and decline. It's a tale that began as a forgotten kingdom, nestled in the heart of Myanmar, a place that was once an obscure speck on the map but rose to prominence as a beacon of culture and power. In its golden age, Rakhine Mrauk was a marvel, a testament to the capabilities of human ingenuity and ambition. Its temples and pagodas were living proof of a civilization that cherished art, spirituality, and knowledge. The city was bustling, vibrant, a hub of trade and diplomacy. Its influence was far-reaching, its culture captivating, and its legacy enduring. Yet like all golden ages, this one too had an expiration date. The city's decline was as swift as its rise, a stark reminder of the transience of human achievements. War, internal strife, and an ever-changing world order led to the city's fall. The once bustling city turned into a ghost town, its glory faded into obscurity. But the story of Rakhine Mrauk did not end there. The city was rediscovered, its ruins a silent testimony to its former grandeur. Efforts to preserve the remnants of this once great civilization have rekindled interest in its history, culture, and significance. Rakhine Mrauk is no longer a forgotten kingdom, but a precious relic of a bygone era. The lessons we can glean from the story of Rakhine Mrauk are many. It teaches us about the cyclical nature of history, the inevitability of change, and the importance of preservation. It reminds us that all civilizations, no matter how grand, are susceptible to decline. But it also shows us that even in decline, there is a chance for rebirth, for rediscovery, and for resilience. As we delve into the past of Rakhine and Mrauk, we are reminded of the ebb and flow of human history, and the impermanence of all things. It is a story that should not be forgotten.